Give me 90 days and I will help you optimize your internal terrain, your nervous system, your inflammation markers, your uterine circulation, and your hormonal communication so you can conceive naturally or finally have your next IVF transfer actually work. And if you complete the program and don't get pregnant, we refund 100% of your investment. Every single dollar, no questions asked. This is specifically for women who have experienced failed IVF cycles, women who've spent $30 to $60,000 on perfect embryos that didn't implant, and your doctor can't explain why. If that's you, this video covers three things. One, why your IVF failed, the specific physiological reasons your doctors never tested for. Two, proof that when we fix these root causes, women conceive after multiple failed cycles. And three, how our terrain restoration program works with an 85% success rate. Let's start with the proof. Sarah, 41, three failed IVF transfers. Her evening cortisol was 4.2, double the normal limit after our protocol. Her cortisol normalized and she conceived naturally at 41. Maria, 38, diminished ovarian reserve after terrain optimization. Her AMH increased, her FSH dropped from 13 to 8, and she conceived naturally despite failing ovaries. Jennifer, 43, FSH of 16, told she needed donor eggs. After our program, FSH dropped to 9, and she conceived naturally at 43. Alesia, 4 failed transfers. Her HRV was 38, chronic nervous system dysregulation. After restoration, her HRV increased to 71, and her next transfer worked first try. Amy, 40, with PCOS after 90 days, her inflammatory markers dropped. Her lining went from 6 millimeters to 10, and she conceived naturally too. Ashley, unexplained infertility after cortisol normalization. Her progesterone rose from 5 to 14, and she conceived in 4 months. Caitlin, 39, 3 failed transfers after pelvic circulation optimization. Her lining reached 10 millimeters consistently, resulting in a healthy pregnancy. Over 500 women have conceived after failed IVF here. They were told it was their age or their eggs. We succeeded by addressing what standard testing ignores: nervous system dysregulation, elevated cortisol, systemic inflammation, and mitochondrial dysfunction. Let me show you how. Let me tell you more about Sarah. She came to me devastated. $60,000 gone. Her doctor said, maybe it's time for donor eggs. We tested her evening cortisol. It was more than double what it should be. Her nervous system was in constant fight or flight mode. No wonder embryos wouldn't implant. Her body was in survival mode, rejecting reproduction. After just 90 days and our program, her cortisol dropped to 1.6. Her HRV improved by 79%, and then she conceived naturally at 41. She texted me a photo of her son last week. He's 6 months old now. That's what happens when we address the root cause instead of repeating what failed. Now, let me show you the 3 physiological systems we actually optimize. Key result number 1, we regulate your nervous system and normalize your cortisol pattern. We use targeted training to shift your body from fight or flight to rest and digest. We track this weekly using heart rate variability. When your evening cortisol drops, your implantation rates improve by up to 40%. Your doctor doesn't test evening cortisol, but this hormone is literally preventing implantation. Key result number 2, we reduce systemic inflammation and optimize uterine receptivity. We measure your HSCRP. Most clients start between 3 and 5, highly inflamed. When this is high, your immune system literally attacks embryos as foreign invaders. We'll reduce this marker by 30 to 50% within 90 days. We see women go from a thin lining of 6 millimeters to a healthy 10 millimeters without changing medication. Here result number 3. We improve egg quality and achieve measurable biomarker improvements. Egg quality isn't determined by your birthday. It's determined by the environment those eggs develop in during the 90 days before ovulation. By reducing oxidative stress, we see AMH stabilize and FSH drop into healthy ranges. Your eggs aren't old. They've just been developing in a high cortisol, low oxygen environment. Give them 90 days in optimized terrain and watch what happens. This isn't alternative medicine. This is addressing mitochondrial function, oxidative stress, and cellular energy. So if that's all you need to hear, click the button below right now. You'll fill out a short application about your history and your timeline. This is not a high pressure sales call. We have zero incentive to enroll you if we can't help, because if you don't get pregnant, we refund your entire investment. We only win if you win. But before you book, let me show you why this is different. Most women come to us after fragmented approaches, acupuncture, supplements, or diets. Those are helpful, but they don't address the root cause. Standard care focuses on reproductive medicine, retrievals, transfers. They don't test the terrain. Our approach is measurable. You track your data daily. You see the labs at 60 to 90 days. You never have to wonder, is this working? You see it in the data. We're medically integrated. We speak your doctor's language and provide data they can use. Improved lining on ultrasound and better follicle development. Now, you might be thinking, I've already spent so much, but you can spend another $20,000 on a cycle that may fail for the same reasons, or invest in fixing the root cause with a money-back guarantee. You might think 90 days is a long time, but rushing into another failed cycle costs more time, more money, and more trauma. I need to be transparent about who this is not for. This is not for women who haven't done IVF yet. It is not for women who are looking for a quick fix, and it is not for those who can't commit to weekly coaching and daily data tracking. But if you have experienced failed IVF and you are ready to commit to the work, you're exactly who we designed this for. Click the button below and schedule your free clinical consultation with our team. We'll review your history, your symptoms, and your labs. We will tell you exactly what we would do in your shoes and if terrain optimization can help you at all. If we can help, we'll explain how the program works, what you'll track, and the investment. You make a decision at the end. Either way, no pressure. I'll be honest, we can only accept 10 new clients per month because of the level of personalized support we provide. So if you're ready, don't wait. You've already been through so much. You deserve to know the real reason your IVF failed. Not unexplained, not just your age, but the actual physiological dysfunctions that caused implantation failure. Click the button below, schedule your consultation. I guarantee this will be one of the most valuable conversations you have about your fertility. Let's see if we can help you write a different ending to your story. I look forward to meeting you.